First question, just about yourself. When did you graduate? What sport did you play? And what were your majors and minors?
Okay, so I graduated in class of 2019. I played men's soccer, and I majored in economics. I almost minored,
Nice.
but missed it by a class. Yeah. But.
Um, Second question, before con, what were some of kind of the factors or decision making in choosing Connecticut College?
Yeah. So in high school, I was really not that highly recruited, but I knew I wanted to play soccer in college. I knew I wanted to get a good education. And so the NESCAC kind of fit that mold for me. I looked at a couple other NESCAC schools like Colby, Tufts, and then Con, obviously. Said I think it's the combination of academics and also me wanting to play soccer it was like the perfect storm, essentially.
While playing soccer here and making memories, so that was the memory,
Mm-hmm.
some of the memories you made. What while playing soccer here, what were some of the things that you learned, or what are some of the lessons or some of
Yeah.
the values that you took away from being a student athlete here?
Yeah, I definitely think it was a little different than high school and just that like discipline and like having the right mentality and the right attitude both in the classroom and on the field. Definitely being a student athlete at Con was a great experience for me, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, awesome. Um, so some of the memories that you made, some of the lessons that you learned. Would you say, looking back, would you say that you made the right decision? And are there still things that you use in the real world now that Con helped prepare you? Looking back, would you say that Con prepared you well for the life you're living now?
Yeah, I think for me it's a little different because I am still trying to play, so it kind of feeds right into that where I still have to have that discipline. I still have to have that positive attitude and whatnot. But I also think just the aspect of like being on a team and working with others, like if I was to go into the real world, say at like a office or whatever, I think a lot of those are transferable to the workplace as well. Just like
Hmm.
working with people, like being respectful, like doing the right things and not taking any shortcuts. So I think not only, yeah, if once my soccer career is over, I think I'll have a lot of skills that I can take away from being at Con that will help. But obviously still playing soccer definitely
Hmm.
helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess the follow-up question to that would be, you know, um, is Con for an outsider looking in, is Con a good option, or is the environment good at Con because the athletics is competitive and you can take the route that you're taking and try to continue playing your sport after college, and at the same time the academics are high as well, so you can be prepared for, like you said, an office job or
Wherever.
um,
Yeah.
yeah. Was that something that you felt passionate about?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said, it was kind of the perfect fit because
Hmm.
while it is a Division 3 school and they might not take athletics as serious as say a Division 1 program, you still, if you want it bad enough and you work hard enough. I mean, AJ Marcucci is a prime example of that as well. He's a two-time All-American, so if he wants to go play, he's definitely going to have the opportunity to. But at the same time, the academics will for sure get you places without
Mm.
like outside of sports. So yeah, I definitely
Mm.
think it's a good fit.
Yeah. One of the few last questions. Yeah. Again, for an outsider listening to this, what are you currently doing? Because I think that would be interesting to hear about. And do you have any short-term or long-term goals for your um,
Yeah.
career?
So obviously this year with the COVID-19 has been pretty crazy. I'm trying to play professionally still at the moment. I was working on the side a little bit during the pandemic, just trying to make some money, and now I'm fortunate enough to have an experience to go play in Costa Rica for the next 3 months, which will be pretty awesome, and I'm excited about and looking forward to. So Yeah, that's kind of where my path is right now. Just focused on that, and then hoping something may come out of that that will lead to more of a long-term success for me in playing soccer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, awesome. Um, Second to last question, what advice would you give to a current student athlete at Connecticut College if they want to have the best student athlete experiences possible? What things would you say to them to make sure that after 4 years they look back and have a good career?
Yeah. Um, I just say, that's actually a tough question. I think I would say like just to like try to not like move too fast. Like I know the seasons they come and they go really quick. Like they're short. They're only probably what 10 weeks or something like that. Not even. I just say to like take advantage of your time with your friends, with the people you meet, the other teams and whatnot. Just trying to like enjoy the moment as much as possible, especially with COVID. I
Hmm.
know it's a little different now, but those memories will even be even more important to make now. So I think it's important to obviously stay focused in school and academics, but it's not the end of the world if you get a B or an A. So I think just
Yeah,
making memories with your friends and teammates and professors and whatever, yeah, just making the most of your time there and not really taking
yeah,
it for granted. Because I know it flies by. I know everyone says that when they
yeah,
graduate, and it's cliche, but it really does. I feel like I graduated like a year ago, and now I'm almost two
yeah,
years out. So
yeah.
it's crazy, but
When things move by so fast, it's
yeah,
hard to it's hard to appreciate it's hard to appreciate the
yeah.
practice or the game that you have going on. So, would you say the environment at Con has helped you make um, lifelong friends, are there teammates or people at Con from your experience that you still stay in touch with?
Yeah, definitely. I think fortunately being on a team, you meet a lot of guys that you're gonna have friendships with for the rest of your lives. So I still talk to that I can count more than I have fingers on my hands how many guys I still stay in touch with. So yeah, I definitely say that it's a great place to make those lasting friendships, especially if you're an athlete, but not just
Hmm.
if you're an athlete. I know there's so many clubs and stuff at Con that people really love and get into. So yeah, I definitely think Con's a
Hmm.
great place to make those lasting friendships.